Hello everyone, it is iWar, back again with another devlog. This time I'm going to be showcasing the traps which will litter the levels in between, and they will mostly hurt the player, but they can also hurt the enemies if you use them right. You can see the three types of traps here. Down here you have the smasher, up here you have the wall turret, and on the left you have the laser turret. Let's start with the smasher. It's self-explicative in which it smashes, right? Makes sense. You can turn it on or off if there is a switch. If there isn't, then you cannot. But as you can see here, it is off. You can notice by the little red light and also by the spark that goes off every time it changes. All traps can be switched on and off the same way, and all traps can also be broken. So if I were to grab this shotgun here, you can see by the green light that the smasher is currently on. If I shoot the smasher a couple of times, you can see it's now red. I cannot get killed by it, and I cannot switch back on. The smasher will also trigger upon items. So if I were to throw this shotgun, you can see that it triggers, and that can lead to you baiting it so you can, go below it without it triggering, because it's recovering. It has a little bit of recovering time. As you can see, it breaks it. You can also break the traps by throwing items at it, and the traps will take a couple of hits to be destroyed. The generator, which is over here to the left, takes about 4 hits to be destroyed, while traps normally take around 10. So they are quite a lot harder to break by throwing items. If you use a shotgun, it's much more easy. Same with the generator. So moving on to the next trap, we have the gun turret or wall turret. So the wall turret will actually go back and forth looking around. I don't know if I can showcase it well. Yeah, you can see up here it goes back and forth, right? And if it sees me, it will lock onto me and shoot me. So take a look. As you can see, it shot me. I'll trigger it when I'm close to it so you can see the animation. As you can see, it has a pretty animation. And then it will go back to its normal state. And if there is one or more enemies, I don't mean enemies, I mean players, so it can be the player itself and shadows, it will shoot the nearest one, right? So you can use that to bait the same way as you can use items to bait a smasher. You can use a shadow to bait it so you can pass obstacles and stuff like that. Now for the last trap, we have the laser turret. Those who follow me on Twitter got a sneak peek at this. But this trap will endlessly spin around 360 degrees. It will not target anyone, it will just straight up spin at a fixed speed. And the laser it shoots will break items, it will kill players, it will kill enemies. And so it can be a useful, but it is very destructive tool. So you can see here, I will turn it on. You can see it breaks all the items, it leaves a lot of sparks behind. It kills me, the player, and it kills the enemy and items. It will not actually hit other traps. It will be blocked by passages, so such as this gate right here will block the laser. All traps can be switched on or off by their switch, which will actually be placed near them if there is one. There is a chance that a trap might not have a switch. And the switch may vary as well, so maybe the switch is one of these levers. Maybe it is a button, which will go out in a little bit of time, or maybe it is a generator which has to be physically broken to actually switch wherever it is connected to. And that's it, those are the traps. Thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitter to keep up with updates about the game. Thank you all again, have a great weekend, and until then.